If I could have my own oil pattern, what would it be? I don't really care for oil patterns. I think bowling in certain buildings affects what the ball does more than the oil pattern. Because you could bowl in the same, oil pattern in a bunch of different houses, and it won't play anywhere close to what another center would play like. It's different everywhere. Flat 31, that sounds like hell.
Lexington, South Carolina.
37 flat at the U.S. Open was not fun. It's my worst 8-game block score you ever bowled. I don't know. Try not to remember the bad ones. You gotta move on.
Not the start you want. A huge challenge.
My best 8-game block? I honestly don't know. I know my best 4-game block, 11-34.
Missy Parkin gets us started for the expansion waves.
You're going to see the women play pretty much on top of one another.
It's kind of a poor choice of words, don't you think? The women are going to play on top of each other.
Much closer to the second arrow.
Left lane for the right hand.
I think Zeke had a hard time carrying because his ball misses the first 10 feet of the lane. His ball was getting down there way too far. The reason why I won't answer your pitch series question is because in order to answer your question, I have to say a bowling ball is bad. And as someone that is on staff with a company, I am not willing to do so.
For Brew City, PBA Tour. Right lane for her. Saw her at the beginning of the lanes.
Unlucky.
Clara, the 6th pick of the wave.
Oh my God. I'm telling you, Randy, I don't believe that women are better spare shooters than men. What makes a ball good or bad depends on who's using it. I don't think it's who's using it. It's more a matter of choosing when to use it. Because every ball, I feel, has a time and a place. If you use it the right time and place, it's going to be good. If you use it the wrong time, you could use a good bowling ball at the wrong time, and it'll look bad. But you'll keep throwing it because you know it's a good ball.
Great star on the women's tour. Right lane.
Ooh, tough. To me, what makes a bowling ball good is how often it's good across how many different things. Like, I've had some bowling balls that I could throw on all different kinds of lengths. Like, the Code Red, I could throw it on long, short, medium. Usability, versatility of a ball. How different it rolls when you change your hand positions and ball speeds. I think if a ball is very responsive to that, it could be good or bad. But you know, if it does what you want it to do, and it allows you to do it in a wide range, I think that makes a good bowling ball.
Put a shot right through the nose on what's seemingly not that difficult of an oil.
How to approach travel when they have 3+ bowling bags that just take multiple trips to and from the car? What do you mean? Like if we drive? If we fly, that gets tough. But typically, if we're going stop to stop,
nothing but shrapnel in the pit.
It's a good one.
We could put balls on transport on the PBA truck.
Dasha Crane.
Right lane for Dasha. To a high. Oh no!
They've all gone high.
Race the 2.
Ooh, Rash has a non-compliant TV shirt.
You should.
We're not allowed to have any other competing companies on the front, or any other companies on the front.
Shot that Missy threw when she left the flat 10.
Storm, at least.
Great career for Rash, former player of the year.
Maybe it wasn't the case before Storm fully acquired Mountain Global. Korean barbecue, sushi, pho. I like Asian food.
They look great.
It's a very dull bowling ball. Do you ever get DoorDash as Panda Express? I hate Panda Express. I've been more open to eating it lately just to be more flexible, but I am not a fan of Panda Express. Have you ever had real Chinese food? Panda Express is trash. Well, I guess Panda Express isn't Chinese food, really. I'd rather make my own food any day of the week.
Expansion Brew City Ballers, the 4-seater.
Brew City Ballers!
Starts on the right lane here, Randy. Tap on the 10 down.
I've been to one of the best Korean restaurants ever. I don't think anything will beat that because it's like It's like where the rich people go to eat.
Just a dear friend.
Pan Express or Jamie Oliver egg fried rice.
Wow.
I've never had his fried rice, so I couldn't say.
In the words of Bob Uecker,
That was
just a bit
right.
outside, but you can see how
Wow.
much friction
I'm just saying.
Hooking.
I've had some pretty good Korean food in my life. You know, I always see those comparison. Would they be considered memes?
Legendary Brewers broadcast.
Not really comparisons. The
Come on, Dave.
you have to leave one, or you have to get rid of
what
one
else could it
forever,
be? I
and it's
mean,
like
Clara.
bacon, tacos, donuts. And I look at all that, I'm like, I could leave all of that stuff
Let's
forever.
send a message right here, and does.
Clara's pump.
216 revolutions per
2 for 2
minute.
for the win.
You want to try White Castle? White Castle's terrible. Yeah, those masks are terrible.
As
Way too big.
are all the women. I mean,
It's like wearing a
they're
diaper
just
on your
as
face.
intense.
Won by Jesper Svensson and Kyle Troop.
Oh,
Oh!
Avoids a single pin.
It got boosted. I don't know what pin that was that boosted it, but that messenger got boosted. Yeah, White Castle's not. It's not good.
Appropriate.
I've heard.
And NFL
I don't do
Sunday.
drugs, but I heard it's really good when you're high. But most
First
foods,
to Milwaukee,
I feel like, are good when you're
reference,
high.
then the blue. I mean, it's all coming
I don't
together.
condone doing drugs,
Let's
by the
coke
way.
it.
I don't judge you if you do,
Early on,
but I'm not telling you to do it.
They've got a nice-
How about the right lane for Rash?
Like, what is his camera angle?
Oh,
You can't even see the full rack. The shot tracker's in the way.
some very.
You know what I'm
very good
feeling,
TV over the
guys?
years.
I want some Thai milk tea.
Missed the mark.
Oh no, Missy. Hit the cliff. No good.
And
If you're on a
leaves
really
the
tight
2-10.
pattern, the
Now,
women have
all
an
be
advantage
forgiven
due
if
to
she
the lack
can
of
slide the
revs.
2-pin
What do you mean by
into
tight?
the 10. She needs to
Usually
get
we refer to tight as
2-pin,
oil,
just kind of cut it over into the 10-pin.
cleaner. Codex and Haywire got cracked by themselves in the apartment they've been waiting,
Drops 10.
being rolled for
stand.
7
Big
months.
open there.
Depending, like if you have a wooden rack, the wood absorbs the moisture out of the bowling balls, and that makes them crack. If they're exposed to extreme temperatures,
Right. I mean, and with
going
with the
to and
men's strike
from,
here, it's a,
that could
it's
also
just
happen.
A single digit
If they're left in the garage,
deficit.
it's typically where it happens as well. Always keep your bowling balls in a bag.
16 can cut it to 6 with the
Yep,
strike by
2
Zeke.
women's teams this year.
Beautiful shot by Zeke.
Just like that, they're back within 6.
And it looked,
Here they
Something
are
like
with
the
a
US
big
Open, shooting
rally.
at a dime with the arrows.
And now it's PWBA
Lack of
star,
refs might help.
longtime
Nope.
team
Referee has nothing to do with it.
superstar.
And that doesn't make a pattern tight. That makes it
Again,
flat.
it's been-
Oh, we're gonna give away
They waited
signed
a
bowling
little
balls at
longer.
every
Forever
100
taking a
subs
re-rack.
as well.
This shot's
So
taking forever.
right now we're at 154. I don't know if that's right or not, but when we hit 200, we'll give away a ball.
After the open frame, Clara. For
Sign code black.
But
Unlikely.
that gives her team.
Favorite
That was a good
urethane
shot,
ball right now.
but It really helps
Good
the
question.
ladies out.
I'm not really sure.
Randy, millions of kids nationwide are without their
Are we counting the Purple Hammer?
If
any of you say Purple Hammer, I'm breaking out the band hammer. Ever thought about giving away a whole arsenal at a large sub goal for those who can't get the new bowling balls like yourself? I've given a lot of bowling balls away on this channel. I've probably given away upwards of around 20 bowling balls on this
She knows
channel.
a thing or two about striking.
The seeding rounds here yesterday. Culkin, 10.
But again, it depends on how much you bowl. If you bowl once a
It's
week, I think you should get a new ball every year.
When they have to create a
Or
little
so,
bit of angle,
maybe every
that
2
ball
years.
gets into that.
I didn't give away an arsenal. He just happened to win a bunch of bowling balls.
10 pin.
He's won like 3 or 4.
That day we
Ballers!
saw it, you and I together in Shawnee, Oklahoma on FS1. Trip 10.
One ball every year or 2. I mean, it also depends on what the ball is and all
Well,
that.
they had to have.
How bad is the pressure after all the strikes in a row, not wanting to be the one to break it?
7 pin, help. Messenger.
I feel like if that's your thought process, then you're doing the wrong
And
thing.
it's starting to look now like we're headed
You want to look
to a
forward.
roll-off.
You
It's
want to
gonna be
add
up
on to
Danielle
what's happening.
McCune to
You don't want to
step
be
up
afraid to mess
and
up.
mark
You want
in
to
the
step
10
up
frame.
and beat her
If
for your
she
team.
does, we're going to a one-ball roll-off.
Doing anything special for the Twitchversary? I don't know.
If those
What
two
should we do?
players tied, great people there in Portland, Maine would ring that bell, signifying the start of a roll.
Last couple of years up in Portland, Maine.
That's it.
What was
There you
that?
go. We're going to broken
Gonna
free by
wise.
Missy Park in
Long.
the 6th
Yeah, that's
frame.
the lock's a good ball.
Roll off
Yeet.
underway with Rash. You bet. Needs a strike. Doesn't get a strike at 6.
My boys!
The waves have subsided.
My boys!
The Brew City
My
Ballers
boys.
now.
Tough teeth, Sean. Tough teeth.
Just a beautiful shot by Sean Rash. You couldn't.
We got trucked, guys. We'll do better next time.